Everything isn't a conspiracy theory. And there are those amongst us who make it a habit of doing absolutely clownish things and indulging in clownish public behavior that because of your actions, it's going to hurt all of us as a race. And don't give me this BS, not all, because we know all of us are not that way. But outliers or sometimes groups of people can be a reflection of how others are going to see you, regardless if you do or don't participate in that behavior. So since you see Cam Newton here, if you haven't gotten the news by the time of this recording, he was participating in something charitable at a park. I believe it has something to do with football because he's a football player, of course. And I don't know how it went down, but a group of guys cowardly decided that they're going to jump him. And the so-called staff and security didn't even initially get involved. And then in a clip I saw, they got involved a little bit later. I can remember in the 1980s when I was a kid, when you were going to fight someone, you fought them one-on-one. Your group may have showed up, but you fought one-on-one and you just took your butt beaten and kept going. Don't get me wrong, people got gang jumped. That's because they were being initiated in gangs. Now we're just cowardly showing up and hurting people for no reason at all. And really, I don't think it's a good excuse when you're joining a gang. I don't want to be cynical, and I want to believe that there is an element of our people who really can unite and do good. But stuff like this is evident that some of y'all just ain't trying to get it right. It's positively cowardly that y'all just jumped this man in front of everybody with cameras. And don't tell me that's not a humiliation ritual when this stuff is being recorded and when you're being caught doing it. It's cowardly, okay? You're at a charitable event where there were probably kids there as well. And see, our people can't even show up for charitable events without wanting to get into a brawl. I'm not saying that this gives racist people an excuse to have the stereotypes that they have about black people. But what I am going to say to our own FBAs, stop perpetuating this crap in our music, in our public interactions, in to some degree in our dress. You're showing that there is validity in how people treat you. Because there are certain FBAs like myself who just stay away from you, not because we hate being black, and not because we so-called want to act the stereotype of politeness and civilized and prove to other races that we can be just as civilized as them. That's not why a lot of us do it. We're not a monolith. That's why we do it. Some of us just want to have a good time, do the right thing, and want no drama. Y'all can't even show up to an event, a public event, and be civil. Why the heck is that? Why the heck is this still a freaking problem in 2024? And this Black History Month, I've been saying it was going to get real. I just didn't know when I said that, power in the tongue for real, but for real, y'all out here just acting like straight clowns. Like letting the whole circus loose. And you know now in an era where everybody have cameras and you got all these eyewitnesses, that's Cam Newton. You gonna tell me there's not enough no snitch for people to not go tell on you? And if they don't tell on you, that's assault. The camera is gonna tell. And because he's a celebrity, that stuff is gonna go viral and everybody's gonna know that you committed assault, because to jump him like that is assault. Even if he fought back in self-defense. I don't get this stuff, man. It feels like Nipsey Hussle, only he wasn't shot and killed. Like, why do y'all do stuff like this? What does it solve? While this country's going to crap, while we're like lots of people struggling with layoffs, struggling with groceries, trying to figure out if they want to eat this week or fill their gas tanks, trying to stay afloat to keep from going into some type of bankruptcy or even losing their mortgage. Y'all want to get out there and act like straight clowns and don't act your age. And then when people stereotype us who don't do it, and I brought this up in a recent video, when y'all go do that stupid stuff, they're going to target all of us. Because your stupidity to them is a reflection of that. And again, there's no excuse for them to do it. But it's going to happen because of people like y'all. And I don't think being Black American makes you by default deviant. But y'all out here jumping one man by himself, knowing people got cameras everywhere. What did you think that was going to solve? Am I the only one who think this stuff is getting old? Let me know what y'all think in the comments.